It's Joyce, and I want to show you what I worked on yesterday and today because I wanted to make a one-page wonder for What's Up Wednesday. And so this is what I made. Because it was like the very beginning of July, I wanted to make something patriotic, which I did. So this is my one page. It's this paper, this is the back of it, and I started to follow what Ed was doing, and then I went off the rails, and I started thinking of all the things in my box. So anyway, yeah, so you can see I used that paper, and I did my own little folding, because that's what my little brain did. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make this kind of quick, and making sure that I get to show you a flip through before it says you need to manage your memory. Oh, I do have to manage my memory. Hopefully after this weekend, I'll get the necessary help from family to remedy this situation. Okay, so this my friend Betty gave me from a magazine, and the other part of the state of Ohio is on another section in this. But I had this in my dad's paperwork, and I saved that book. This has the Constitution, and it has the Declaration of Independence, which people are trying to undo these days. And so that's that. I make deviled eggs for 4th of July. I was trying to today, and I couldn't peel them for anything, so I'm a little bit bummed out by that. But there's some blue in the blueberries and red in the strawberries. This is from a coupon caddy envelope that my mom had. This is just some stickers I glued together on these wax threads. This is just embroidery floss or cross stitch thread. This is a card, ribbon. That's the back. This was on some fast food. I'm not sure what restaurant it was. And that's the other part, to Ohio, that book that I told you about. The rest of the documents. I found this really cute lined paper. It's very long. Barely fits in the image. Okay, and then this, I don't know if anybody knows who this is, but William Henry Harrison was from my town. He is celebrated with his name on Harrison, Ohio, and his family is all over. All the museum down in, there's 2 museums, all the museums have all the information. So he was a local guy. And what president? He was he was 1841, 9th president. But he only was in office 1 month. After his inauguration, he got very sick. All right, so I'm going to show you. This is I tried to tea stain this bingo card, and I glued some very fun Twizzlers. Those are my granddaughter's favorite, and I have those. I have actually Bing cherries, but there's some raspberries, blackberries, and some chocolates. This is some eyelash. I backed it with that paper. So I've had these things hanging around, saving them up for this year. This little card is cute. And this is from where I live, Cincinnati, from 1984 Olympic Games, U.S. Playing Cards Company. This is so cute. You'll see the other part to this in a minute. And then that's little kids, and you'll see what they're doing. See, they are doing something. It says, "Let freedom ring." And when I flip this over, there's "My country, 'tis of thee." And then here, I have a tag, just out of some scrapbook paper. That made a pocket. And then I made a Another little tag using part of the page. I tied a bow in this one to keep those stars up on a shorter string. This is from some really delicious crackers, and this actually does say celebrating America's 250th. Can you believe that? Somebody's actually, you don't see anything about the celebrations, but that's how it is. Okay, now that's a note card. Very pretty, the stars. This says Firecracker Day, and this is fabric right here. And on the front, I used it was a pack of bunting, that this is actually what was inside. You can sort of trace it, that this was what was inside the package, and I saved the actual packaging. Okay, back to this way. So, I don't know, this was really fun to make. I love it. I just had so much fun making it. And so today's project is going to be added to it. And I'm going to make another journal. I'm going to start a larger one, and I'm going to do a painted journal. I'm going to do just some things throughout the summer. Okay, so I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you later. Bye.